like this, like x minus 3 to the third power, something like that. Actually, let's do the fourth for this one. We'll do this one to the fourth power. So vertical translations, plus goes up, minus goes down. For horizontal, let's do two different ones here. So g of x,
Opposite, right?
yes. This is gonna be the opposite, so x plus 2 to the third. So this one right here would be a horizontal, I'm just gonna abbreviate. Horizontal translation, 3 units.
Oh, I didn't
Right.
know this was a chart thing. I was writing it everywhere.
This one, so these go the opposite of the sign. This goes exactly with the sign. These, the opposite of what you would think, right? Because you would think plus is positive, but. All right, so this one is 2 units left.
I'm about to sneeze.
And then I heard someone say another one. Another one was. I
Those
heard-
facts. F times A of
Reflection.
x.
Oh, yeah, we'll do that one next.
Oh, that's the negative one.
So reflection, what makes a reflection? What's all that there has to be?
Negative.
Negative, a negative sign out front. Remember, because you guys know that from end behavior. If there's a negative out front, it flips it upside down. So reflection, in x-axis,
The whole thing?
yes, the whole thing, negative f of x.
Wait a second, you're telling me there's a transformation of a weird squiggly thingy?
Yes.
Yeah, it could be this way, and then it could go that way.
Okay. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah. Woohoo!
Do we have the homework tonight?
Huh?
Do we have the homework tonight?
Actually, I would take a thing of homework today because tomorrow we have no school. So
I know, I feel like I have to give you a little something. It's actually pretty easy though. If you don't have.
Brown.
actually,
I was watching with the extended cut on Peacock. So
Are they funny?
Grandma, why in third
I don't-
order
I
do
don't
you
have
just
to
decide to
discuss
throw all the
information,
homework at us?
It's like 3 or 4
I
extra
feel
minutes
like
of each
I've had the
episode. It's really
same,
fun.
like, my chart
Season
looks
10.
exactly the same it has for every, I give you the same amount of homeworks.
But it's like first and second quarter, it was like, yeah, we got one thing a week, and then since then it's just been.
I don't have 4 homeworks, like I'm telling you. I think the homeworks are just getting harder.
That's definitely it.
Okay, so reflection in x-axis, the negative sign is on the outside. For reflection in y-axis, it's just with the x, not the whole thing, just the x
So you
becomes
would put it in
negative.
parentheses?
Yes, so we would need to have,
Can I take a picture of this when you're done with the chart? Because I wrote this wrong.
Yeah.
Alright. Negative.
we'll do this again when we get to rational functions
Oh,
that are like the, not rational functions, no, probably with those two, but
Rational
radical
sounds bad.
functions, square roots, we'll do transformations come back every time we talk about a function. The last
Did you just say
two
radical
are-
function?
Junior Max.
You know what I have to do today?
What?
I have to teach the PAPI program.
Who? Oh, can I join you? Can I join you?
Vertical stretch or shrink, you have a number multiplied
That's
times
2.
your function.
It's
So a times f of x, so g of x might be
Can I join you?
like
Oh, and
8x
wait, no.
to the fourth, or to the third, or
I
whatever.
hate shrinks.
Abby, mom. Oh wait.
This is vertical factor
Daddy
of,
or Abby?
no, vertical factor of 4.
It's by factor, yeah, vertical stretch by factor of 8.
I know it's 4 girls.
Can I help you? I'll teach you what to do. Okay. I know the PAPI program pretty well.
They were making me kill myself.
Oh, I
So
can
what is
give
the
them this.
what's the exponent?
You better watch out.
Where is that factor?
That just is the, that
Jack's
just
got pulled like a
determines the
semi
shape.
truck. So you
If
gotta
it's
be
x
careful.
No, I
squared,
cannot.
it's gonna be like this. If it's x cubed, it's gonna be like that. If it's to the fourth,
It's
it's,
like
yeah,
I'm just
the
gonna make you one.
exponent really just determines the shape.
But if it's but isn't the shrink example of shrinks?
David.
Aren't they
Let's do this.
no,
Jake wants
horizontal
you.
is the fraction
Why are
one.
you doing this?
Hold on.
So a
Ah.
shrink would be this would be a vertical shrink.
Wait, what?
It's a whole lot of fun watching somebody else
Well, you
do
can
it for
stay
a
at
change.
That's true.
Why they doing this?
Do you think they can?
I did my hair.
I think they
today,
could.
so I don't know about that one.
It's easy.
Can we?
It's really easy. Now doing 10 of them
It's
is
so
hard.
much fun.
We're not doing it today. No, I was just saying.
Okay, now what's this
Some-
one?
some
What's
get
horizontal
hard.
stretch or shrink?
Oh, it's the opposite. It's like
That's already- it's
fraction
already done by
stretch,
heart.
but you have to flip
No,
it or
it-
something.
Yeah, unless
It's facts.
facts. It's facts. It's f of a times x. So the difference between a times f of x and f times a of x, this a is multiplied by your whole equation, like the whole thing. A times the whole thing. This one, it's just multiplied by the x. Okay? So if we have, oops, this one, sorry, this needs to go here.
So it's like g of x times parentheses
Like
8x
2x to the third, like that. So see, this 8 is multiplied by this whole thing. Here, the 2 is only multiplied by the x. And then this would be a horizontal,
Shrink?
oh shoot, I always mix these up, okay.
I think it's shrink, right? Because I always got it mixed up because I thought they were the it's the
Yes.
opposite. Oh, I'm terrible at these.
Shrink
Mm-hmm.
by, and what do you do with the factor?
Flip it.
Don't you
Yes,
flip
you
it?
flip it.
One half.
One
Yeah,
half.
that's right.
This one makes my brain just turn to.
The
I've
exponent,
taught this for like 6 years and it still makes me.
It's so
like-
weird
the
that they
exponent
flip.
doesn't mean anything, right?
Oh, it just determines the
Right,
shape.
it just determines
Okay,
the shape. It
yeah,
doesn't
okay,
mean
good.
anything for the transformation.
Yes, we're done with exponents.
For now.
Because
For now.
2
For the
times is half.
How many
Yeah.
units are there in 5 point?
I'm gonna look at Haley's first and then mine, cause there's some.
I literally
And then
you're
hers
right.
more specific.
I give some minor. It drives me insane.
If you're doing a handstand,
If you make
Okay,
something
but
twice
where'd
as
you get
small,
this?
it's gonna be half as big.
yeah, who does
I
them?
just want to erase it.
Then do it.
So,
I
You see
can't.
what
Do
I'm
it.
saying?
I don't want to be mean.
If I
I'm
make
gonna
this
flip it over
pencil twice as small,
What?
it's gonna be half as big.
Oh, the condensed thing.
Yeah.
Are you hiding it?
Hide it. She's gonna find it.
Wow.
Don't tell her this.
Who does it?
It's Avery Hudgen.
A horizontal stretch by a factor of 3 would be this. So anytime you see the
David
number
checking
in
his sanity.
parentheses, it's horizontal stretch or shrink. And it's the complete opposite of this. So if this one, if it's greater than 1, it's a stretch. If this one, if it's greater than 1, it's a shrink. And you flip over the factor. And your
So
brain
much
is
memorization.
like, "Ah."
Oh yeah, will we have the cheat sheet?
There is a chart of this in your book. Eventually, you might need to start getting these memorized.
what the ball?
You don't need to
I mean,
memorize.
I have it memorized. It's easy.
Because I remember memorizing reflections like really easy, but then I remember facts and
I love you, bro.
physics.
I love you too.
So,
Wait, I'm about to take a picture.
I'm ready for football, man. I'm ready for the rest of you.
Same.
I'm ready for tweet.
Oh, we're not doing clique.
What?
Yeah,
Why?
we're doing another
can I
thing.
erase this now?
Yeah.
You like clique?
I actually did. Minus all the.
Like in the
Spending quality time with the boys, you know, eating good food, getting fat, pretty fun.
I don't know how you gained weight during that.
I don't either.
Wait, one has 22, one has 19. Which one?
Probably because I was eating a lot more than usual.
Both of them kind of have the same material.
Mine is a little more specific.
You're
There's some,
burning
maybe
like
two that she
6,000
doesn't
calories
have,
a day.
but
It could have
You are?
probably just been.
No,
Oh.
at clique we were.
Oh my gosh. That was
It
terrible.
was so much fun.
No, don't ever say that again.
We were
I want to start that.
Daily.
I can't find it.
Are you making a chart again?
No.
Those were a good time.
Oh, is
Then
this
he
a,
goes, oh my.
write a function G, vertical stretch by factor,
I'm just abbreviating a lot of this.
2, by factor 2, followed by
Remember how Pappy ran against Joe and you
2G
started
plus
quietly running?
Okay, I
2g
probably should
minus
just
3
wrote the whole thing out the way it
3
is, okay.
units up.
Okay, so we're gonna write a function g, that just means g of
new
x.
function.
Or if it says write a new rule for g, that just means g of x. That is a vertical stretch of this,
No, it's not when Jack Book has to start taking notes.
followed by a translation
Temporary
3
notes.
units up. Okay, so this is our
Yeah,
starting
understand.
function. Our new one is gonna be g of x.
Equals.
I'm just gonna write out, so a vertical stretch is a times f of x, right?
Yeah.
Right, vertical stretch is a times f of x. It told us that a is 2, right?
Oh,
Right,
oh,
factor of 2. So this would be 2 times our whole f of x. Yeah, well, yes, and I'm gonna do that one to put this in parentheses. And actually, so this is g of x.
Yeah.
I should have labeled
What is
it.
the difference in g of x and f of x?
It's just a different label.
Why do you have to do g of x?
Because
So you
changed
know
it.
the difference
You got ruined.
between like this function is f and this one is g, so you know the difference.
It's
One,
telling you it's
two.
the new function.
It's like the first and then the second.
Yeah, and actually I probably should have labeled this like h of x, so it's something in the middle, because our final one's gonna be g.
ABC.
So maybe I'll say that's h of x. So the next one we would do g of x equals h of x plus k, because that's a vertical translation. And we know that k equals 3, right? I'm writing this in very math terminology, so you start understanding what this terminology means.
Good luck.
Okay? But you're correct when you all just said, you'll just plus 3 at the end. Yes. So then g of x equals this whole thing plus 3.
And then we
Okay.
equal it to 0.
And that's only if you want to find the x-intercepts. But that's your new
Wait,
function.
don't erase it. I was watching so I can learn it now.
That's okay.
Got it. Just an example.
You actually, it's really hard to factor that one out.
Let's do another one. I'm gonna do a harder one. This was all the easy stuff. I'm gonna do one that has harder things.
I remember there was one where we had to identify it on the exam, and I was so stuck on it for like 4 months. I totally forgot what it was.
Oh yeah,
You can erase
how
this
you
one.
feel about your
No, it's
ACT?
not that sad.
How you feel about your ACT?
That's the worst feeling ever.
Okay.
The worst is so bad.
Val, so let's say your practice one, but you're gonna take it later in the
No, I took the
summer.
real one
You
on
know what,
Saturday.
y'all? I hate that determines so much of college. What's the function notation for that? What it's
Facts.
facts,
Facts.
which is
No printer.
so. I'm gonna do my second one, my middle function as I'm gonna call it h of x because we're gonna get to g because usually they want g to be the last one. So we're gonna say h of x is, Emma said, facts. F of a times x. For a horizontal shrink, you use this, okay? So what this means is in your f of x function, wherever there's an x, instead of x, we're gonna have a times x. So where's another color? So everywhere you have an x, you're gonna write instead a times x. A times x. Anytime you see this f of something x, that means replace your x with whatever is in here, okay? So we need to write, instead of x cubed, oh wait, and what's our a?
That's
2.
Oh, good. I thought I was gonna trick you. Good job. You flipped this over. For if it's horizontal, if you see the word horizontal,
vertical, you
this,
don't.
yes, if it's vertical, you don't. So instead of x cubed, we're gonna have 2x cubed plus 2 times 2x squared minus 9.
It's important that we have to put the squared or the cube outside the parentheses.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, very good. Because if we want it to go with just x, we need to put that in parentheses because that's a new thing right there. And then we raise the 2 to the 3rd power and the x. You should be able to do this after doing your Pascal's triangle. 2 times
Oh, 4x squared.
4x squared, good.
I forgot I resolve it.
Oh,
We're practicing our simplifying here.
Wait, did you do
I don't know where
the
the
square
8
on
came
the inside on purpose?
2x whole cube.
Yes, because I already applied it.
Oh,
I
'cause
did
it-
the 2 to
'cause,
that and the 2 to
Like,
that.
are we not gonna are we
Because I
about
just
to
want to do 2
multiply
times that. Huh?
multiply? Are we about to multiply 2 times 4?
Yes. So plus 8x squared
Minus 9.
minus 9.
So we can apply to that one.
So our next mathematical term would be like g of x is negative h of x.
Yes. Negative h of x.
Why negative?
Cause reflection.
Remember,
Mhm.
translation up and left are the same, and down and right are the same. Is right?
Yes. Well, not really. One is in parentheses, one is at the end.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I got it.
So g of x is negative
What?
the whole h of x.
No, doing it good for you.
Miss Brown, what are you thinking
I haven't
about
taken it
like
this year.
4 minutes resting
I really
your
haven't
brain.
taken it in 2023.
I just
maybe just
Lucky
4
you.
minutes? Just 4.
Just don't
I'm
take
not
concept
gonna
X.
see you tomorrow, so I gotta get through a lot.
Yeah.
It will make your balls go away.
Dave.
Can make your balls go.
Dave.
So this would be
Yes,
your
Dave.
final
scoops?
thing.
That's on the video, bro. I like it.
Okay.
I mean, it is
Let's
facts. No printer.
Causes cancer and ball shrinkage.
What?
And what does?
Can cause cancer.
It's a
What
very
calls
small
that?
risk. Pun intended.
Steroids.
Can I let's see.
Trembling acid.
Can I do this same problem but
No.
change the
No.
thing?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Because I want to do a
Go
I want
for
to
it.
do a horizontal.
No.
Go, go,
That
go.
was JC.
You have time.
I know.
Can I erase this?
Multiple people said no.
Can I erase this?
Oh,
Sure.
Bella.
No.
Oh my gosh.
I went.
Oh, my fingertips are gone.
Ah,
This year is like
that's
fun.
no.
Yeah,
Did you
yeah,
just
it's
smash it?
fun.
I
Yeah,
Pause.
Alright.
What? Yeah, pause, bro.
No.
Freaking jabbed my fingertips off.
Good thing there's no more basketball.
That's not
You said.
That's okay.
You have 10
Like
fingertips for a
that.
reason. There's some you still have more.
All right. Horizontal translation 3 units left.
Easy.
4 strands.
What's the function notation for
X minus. Whoa. 7 minus k.
f of x
H
minus
minus
h?
Oh, I was like 3. I'm messing up.
And h is what?
I don't know.
3.
9.
I don't know. Equals
Negative, no, they're just 3.
actually
Oh.
3 because when we plug it in, it'll say x minus 3. Okay.
I goofed it up.
All right. So
Oh no.
what this means is
Bless you.
wherever there's an x, you
Minus
put
3.
in
Oh,
x minus h.
I know.
Oh, really?
I no
What?
longer like transformations.
Can you just
Anytime you
plug
have
them
f of
in? Yeah, I'm
something.
not putting my fingers
Okay.
there no more. You're gonna end up like little sausages.
What?
It's gonna be cut off. It's gonna be like
You put it in like
Just start. Just make
picking up
the chair so
blankets.
much
Could be those.
Y'all paying attention?
No.
No.
No. Thank you for being honest. Now, we did simplify and work out the last one. We really worked that one down. For this homework's purpose, if you have these, I'm not gonna make you like work out x minus 3 times x minus 3 times x minus 3 and then
God, that'd be so bad.
we
you
just
can
do
just
that?
leave it here at this point. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Okay?
Oh, actually?
Yeah, I'll let you stop here. Just say
Wait,
that's-
so is our homework due Wednesday?
Write that
You
down.
think
Write
I'm
that
turning it in
down.
tomorrow?
Richard's paper's due in
It's
10
not.
days.
No, it's
To
not.
save
She's
my
gonna do it.
Change it to March 1st.
Hey, to save time, I did not go over how to do the first section of the homework because this was much harder. The first section of the homework, it's just giving you like x to the third plus 1. Like, what's the transformation?
Oh no.
With
Vertical.
Resistance.
up 1, right? Vertical
Don't pop it.
translation up 1. Or it's like f of
Resistance.
x equals x minus 4 to the 4th
Horizontal.
Don't put it in
minus
the camera.
5. Like, what's
Oh.
the transformation?
Horizontal
Gay support.
translation, but then followed by a
Write 4 and then down.
Which one is
Down 5.
Huh?
Can we write down our homework?
Yes, I'm gonna write down your homework. So the first section is just tell the transformation. I didn't want to go over that.
I'm gonna set this as a reminder
I
to
was
do
afraid
it.
I wouldn't get to